Hello everyone, Douglas Waltz, Old Man Comic Book Reviews. I have a cold. I have a cough drop. Apologies up front. We got a short stack we'll try to get through. Of course, now that we've turned the camera on, Manny will be making as much noise as humanly possible because that's how he lives. We're going to go first with Godzilla Rivals. This time around, it's Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla. We have our writer is Mark Martinez, artists are Kara Hussett and Alex Sanchez. Manny thinks he should be the writer, I guess. Somebody builds a Mechagodzilla. Godzilla shows up. He thinks his Mechagodzilla is going to do the job and, fails miserably because it's Mechagodzilla. But we do get a really gorgeous piece of artwork in the middle. Isn't that pretty? Godzilla Rivals, always a good time, even when it's not. You know what I'm saying? So, there's my cough drop. Alright. Next up is the second issue of Wesley Dodds' The Sandman. Let's do our usual suspects. Oh, that is a font, isn't it? Writer is Robert Venditti, or Venditti. Artist is Riley Rossmo. It's a great Sandman story with the possible exception of I can't stand the artwork. That's not what Wesley looks like. That's not what Diane looks like. So, that would be that. Now we're going to... Next up is Project Cryptid. We have two stories as always. We have... The Loveland Frogman. The Loveland Frogman never did anything for me. Bryce Engman is our writer. Peter Krause is our artist. Then Demon in the Pines. Paul Constant is our writer. Peter Krause is our artist. Oh, he arted both of them. Loveland Frog is in Ohio. First time it was ever spotted was 1955. Most recent spotting of the Loveland Frog man is 2016. Still in Ohio. It's a sweet story. I really like this, the Loveland Frog story. So, that's a good one. The other one, the monster is called a Gumbiro. Oldest known sighting is 1910. Most recent sighting is 1939. They're like an ugly bear, an ugly bulletproof bear. And it deals with settlers in the Pacific Northwest looking for coal. It's a weird story. But, I like them. Cryptids are always fun. All right. Next up is, it is a thick book, issue 5, Dawn of DC's Green Lantern. Green Lantern and Sinestro are having a little bit of fun. Sinestro's trying to generate enough fear to restart his ring. Green Lantern is going to stop him, and then there's a jump start for that into something really weird. The writer for this is Jeremy Adams. Artist and cover artist is Zermanico. Art is gorgeous, by the way. I really like the art in this. There's a backup story that I'm not real fond of called Wayward Son. We're not going to cover that. I'm just glad to have a nice, normal superhero comic book from DC. Power Girls turned out to be pretty good. This is also pretty good. So, Green Lantern. Next up is Ghost Rider, issue 20. Let's do the usual suspects here first. Benjamin Percy is our writer. Carlos Nieto is our artist. Talia and Johnny are still running down the cult of Mephisto. If you hear that noise, it's the neighbor in their garbage can. Sunday nights here in Kalamazoo, garbage can goes to the curb. So they're going to try to infiltrate this place, and they make a baby. He's not a real baby. They had to have sex, and then it blew their clothes off. And then he's this little guy. He's about 3 feet tall. He's been alive for like 3 minutes, and Johnny's already attached, that kind of thing. Where Talia's more like, it's just a monster. It's got no more feeling than your hand. It's just like a hand. It's like, oh. So, good. And there's a backup story with Spirit Rider. That's not too bad. Good book. Ghost Rider 20. Oh, apparently they're going to try to end it, I think. Don't be surprised if next time I'm complaining that next issue is the last issue. Alright. All right, we're still doing good. No coughing breaks. If I could coffee break, but for coughing. Number 2 of the amazing Cap Wolf and the Howling Commandos. You like that? Our writer is Stephanie Phillips. Our artist is Carlos Magno. Little cough. I'll be fine. I want to mention our cover artist, because look at that cover, Ryan Brown. Gorgeous. So Cap's turned into a werewolf, but he's got his intelligence. We find out there's a giant castle up in the hills of Germany. They're trying to make a army of werewolf men. That is literally the plot. It's kind of cool. It's like if Rob Zombie had made Werewolf Women of the SS the trailer, one of the trailers from the Grindhouse double feature from 16 years ago. Although they did just release Thanksgiving by Eli Roth, which was awesome. You should go see it. End of that. Alright, final book. Issue 3 of Daredevil. And we have Saladin Ahmed is our writer. Aaron Cooter and Farid Karami is our pencilers. Cam Smith and Farid Karami is our inkers. Not so bad. Alright. No one can have this book now. I coughed on it. So Daredevil's just trying to get through his day. He's a minister or priest at an orphanage. The kids love having him around. Apparently they're trying to shut the orphanage down, and it's Ben Urich, his old buddy from the past in the Daredevil days. He's going out and fighting crime and beating the crap out of guys, and they do this. I won't do the swear, I'll just do the first letter. When they first see Daredevil, these two bad guys are like, F me, it's Daredevil. And then he beats the crap out of them. And a bunch of guys show up, and one of them in the back goes, literally like 3 minutes later, F me, it's Daredevil. And he says, you know, I think that might be my new catchphrase. But, yep, good art. Fun book. I can't believe the bad guy they're bringing back. And look at that giant picture of Daredevil. So there's the books. Sorry for all the rapid cuts. Sorry for the coughing. Sophie, Fiona, we did not see you this weekend, but you're coming over from Super Mega Sleepover for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's this coming week. Show up and help make some pies. Help make some of the stuff. It'll be awesome. Have a great time. We'll be here. You'll be here for days. And so for the rest of you, I always say, go out and read a comic book. I'm not going to nag you too much today because, well, I'm a mess. So there you go. So anyways, in the meantime, go read a comic book.